The regular recommended daily dose of funny is just not enough. Thankfully, we have extra funny with TJ and Riggins.
All right. I had no idea of this. I don't know how I had no idea of this. But, Riggins, you said that we have an update on when we were talking about the other day about Lindsay working at the massage parlor and all the nasty things that people do at massage places.
Yeah.
All right, what was it specifically about bodily fluids coming out of men at during the massage?
Yes. So apparently it's common that men I don't like saying that. Yeah.
Ejaculate.
Okay. Thank you for saying that. During a massage.
Yeah. It's common.
It's common is what the girl told me.
Right.
The massage therapist actually said that to me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I remember at the time asking, can anybody confirm this? Any massage therapist? Like, how common is it? And we got somebody who did give some expert information.
Yeah, and it's a woman, and she DM'd us. We all know her, but I'll keep her name off the Extra Funny. But here's what she said. Y'all, I just watched Extra Funny today, and this is probably TMI, LOL. But I used to get a massage every 3 weeks regularly, and about twice over like 5 years during a massage of my legs and hips, I have almost had an O. A capital O is what she said.
And it's female, so
Female.
that's different than
Yeah.
interesting.
A massage of her what?
Her
Legs and hips?
legs and hips rocking. I have almost had an O. And she put like a bunch of the hands over the eyes over 5 years.
And it's a male therapist, I guess.
She didn't say. So
okay.
I don't know. But
Rocking.
this is a woman of status and I just picture like people that are doing that are disgusting for some reason, but she's a normal person.
Yeah.
But, I mean, it's a little easier to hide if it's a woman.
Right.
know.
I would say so.
Most of the time, I would think it's a little easier to hide.
I would think. But so maybe it is, maybe it's more common than I thought. I mean, I'm still mortified even talking about it, but I think maybe it is, if a woman's because it's easier for a male. Or
I would think that it would be easier or more commonly experienced by a woman than a man.
Why?
Because usually men have to be experiencing direct contact with that area, you know, and unless the massage therapist is massaging him on that area, I would think it would be harder for him to do that rather than a woman who, I don't know, in this case, the legs and the hips, I'm guessing it's not, the ankle part of the leg that the massage therapist was rubbing. Right. I'm guessing it was a little higher up on the leg and on the hips. So
yeah,
that could create, more of a feeling in that area.
Yeah.
Well, and also the male has, they're going to know because of, it's going to be out there. Out there.
Right. Yeah. It's going to be, going to be statuesque.
Saluting, if you will.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't, I don't know. I still to this day can't. That was 10, 15 years ago when she told me that, and I still don't believe it.
So now we need to know from people who have been massage therapists or who are massage therapists, we need to know if it happens. Well, first of all, our original question, how often does it happen? And which sex does it happen more often with in that situation, the men or the women?
Mm-hmm.
Well, a woman could conceal it, like I think Lindsay was saying. It's going to be easier to find out about the women.
Yeah.
I mean, about the men.
Yeah, because, there's no hiding it.
Yeah.
You know, a man can't say, no, I didn't.
Yeah, right.
Right.
You know,
Then explain this.
right. His footprints in the snow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like people that rub their dog's nose in their own.
Yeah.
That's what the therapist is like. You did this. You did this.
It's yours. Clean it up. So, do you? Surely they feel obligated to tip more at that point, right?
I would. Yeah, if it happened on accident, yes, I would tip a lot more.
How much you need, a hundo?
I would do 200% off the top. Like,
Yeah.
I'd be mortified. And I already tip well anyway, but I would probably go 200%.
Yeah.
So,
At least.
would you make reference to it, Riggins?
Maybe. I would be.
You would be
overly-
apologetic and everything?
I think so.
And they'd say, "Oh, honey, it happens all the time. Don't worry."
Yeah, and I would be so grateful for her
Yeah.
not making it weird.
Yeah.
Which I'm assuming they don't. Although I find that hard to believe too.
Yeah.
But then I just immediately, I'm like, all right, I might even write her a separate check. I'm like, just take that.
Yeah.
Don't cash out your tips or anything. Give it under the table. Yeah. I mean, that's mortifying.
So you or on your back?
I can't. I've never had that experience.
It's got to be back, right?
I think it's got to be back.
When you're lying on your back or they're rubbing your back?
think
You're lying on your stomach.
lying on your back.
Yeah.
For a man, right? 'Cause
Yeah.
Well,
I do. It is weird that they don't have like a cutout or a
they
place.
do. Okay. This is crazy though. They do. I know what you're going to say, like a cutout.
Yeah.
So the last time I was getting a massage, my chest was hurting because I was flat on and they pulled out this thing that had holes for the chest, and I stuck it down in there, and I was like, "This is awesome." She had like a whole closet of styrofoam cutouts.
so did it raise you up higher on the table?
So this part it raised me, but the holes
Yeah.
were my boobs, you know,
Yeah.
and
Right.
they were sitting down in there. And but when I looked in the closet, I was thinking, what other cutouts you got in there?
Yeah.
You know.
So you think they have them for men?
I don't know. It makes me wonder. I have so many questions.
What I wouldn't do to be a towel on that floor, looking up at those nice boobs.
Just hanging in there. Oh no.
So you're picturing though, Riggins, a man on his back with a towel over his waist,
Yeah.
and then that's what it would happen that way.
Yeah, I can't picture having an erection or whatever laying down on my stomach, all pressed up. I mean,
Unless they had a cutout, because they have
Unless-
a cutout for pregnant bellies for sure, because I've done that. The boobs. I mean, what else they got?
yeah. He's like, you're going to need to get that styrofoam cut out real quick. I'm pretty uncomfortable.
Get the one with a bucket attached to it.
More extra funny next. Let's go. It's now easier than ever at the homepage, TJRiggins.com. The TJ and Riggins Show, Extra Funny, The Week in Review, and all the new and past podcasts. Listen, fast forward, download, and share. Add it to your phone's home screen today.
Do you know of a family that could use some help this Christmas? Nominate them for TJ and Riggins Breaking and Entering Christmas. Nominate the family at tjriggins.com/Christmas. We want to bring true Christmas miracles to families who really need it. tjriggins.com/Christmas.
Hey, it's TJ, and I am telling you what, if you haven't seen Jewelers on Main in Mooresville, you're really missing out. Beautiful, beautiful pieces with jewelry repair done in-house. You can even design your own piece of jewelry. You're going to love them. Jewelers on Main in downtown Mooresville.
The charity Peyton's Promise would not be possible without great sponsors. Great sponsors like Blackfin Ameripub. Check out their menu and everything they have to offer at tjriggins.com/Blackfin. That's tjriggins.com/Blackfin.
Welcome to Extra Funny with TJ and Riggins.
Well, it's that time of year again. No, we're not talking about the holidays, but it happens every year this time. We start getting warnings about winter penis.
I was not expecting that.
The term winter penis is back in the news. Experts say cold weather can cause a man's junk to recede, making his business appear 50% smaller.
Yeah, that's the worst.
50%.
Yeah.
That is the worst. You catch yourself in the mirror naked and it's too cold. And you're like, oh, this is awful. This is awful.
Winter penis strikes again.
Yeah, I didn't know there was a name for it, but
I know.
wow.
I love that there is a name for it, though.
But we don't, we don't experience super cold temperatures here in the South. So hopefully, that's why we're another way God blessed us by being Southern.
Yeah.
Well,
it must be extra cold in my house then. 'Cause it does happen to me every once in a while.
It's like 80 degrees.
Oh, yeah,
It's
you're like,
cold
oh
in here,
no.
guys.
That can't be what it looks like all the time.
Yeah, even if it's just blazing hot in my house, I say it's freezing when it comes to that.
Yeah.
Oh, this is freezing.
I mean,
Where are we?
I have a winter penis in the summer.
It's like I always wondered about those athletes who swear by the ice bath.
Yeah. I'm not doing that in mixed company. I'll tell you that much. No way.
Or just even showering together. It always makes me have so many questions, like in the locker room.
Yeah.
Oh.
What?
I thought you meant like showering together, men and women.
Oh. Well,
What?
Yeah, I
The
do
water's too cold.
yeah.
Well, I do. I think showering with your partner or whatever is way overrated. I don't
Yeah.
think there's anything sexy about it at all.
I agree. And it's.
I don't care for that at all.
I always wonder how the water temperature is agreed upon,
It's never.
because I could never use the temperature of water that. Like if Jody just stepped out of the shower and said, "Your turn," and I stepped right in, y'all would have to call the emergency room to come treat me or the burn center.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
But
Yeah.
y'all are on extreme. She likes it super hot, and you like it really cold. There's
Yeah.
no.
That's how
Happy
we are
medium,
too. I'm
really.
scalding. You're gonna get burned.
Gotta be hot.
I always wonder if that's a defense mechanism for women.
Keep guys out.
Yeah.
Yeah, too hot for a guy to come in and
Oh, you're not
Yeah.
gonna like it.
unwanted.
Yeah. See ya.
I guess it's different if you've got two shower heads or it's like one of those big open rooms where it's spraying from the walls and stuff. But
Yeah.
it's just not sexy at all to me.
Well, because if the temperatures aren't the same, then the woman is going to be, even if the water splashes on her from another faucet or whatever, it's not going to be good.
Yeah.
They tend to complain about sudden bursts of cold,
Yeah. Don't come in here with that.
Yeah.
and they get winter boob. It makes their boobs recede.
Yeah. By 50%.
Yeah. But Riggins, don't you keep it cold in your house all the time, summer and winter?
Yeah.
Isn't it always cold in your
This
house?
morning it was 61 in my house.
Yeah.
Because one thing about me, I can't live without the AC, but I can throw on an extra pair of sweatpants and socks and bundle up. And to see that power bill go down for the first time of the year, it is like the most freeing thing. I'm like, thank God it's not $200 this month.
Yeah.
So if it's 51 or 61 rather, my dog's fine. He likes the cold. I
Yeah.
can throw on a hoodie.
He's furry, so
Yeah.
you're good.
Yeah, I've been known to sit up in the puffy couch room when it's cold with a thin what do you call it, toboggan hat on.
Yeah.
Because the only thing that gets cold is my head because I don't have any hair. So
Yeah.
I'll put that on. It's so soft. I have one just for that.
Oh, I
It's
love that.
so soft.
That's my upstairs
Yeah.
T-bog
It's like a sleeping cap. Old man sleeping cap.
with the thing that
Yeah.
comes off.
Like Santa.
Yeah, but yeah, I'd rather that than have. I just don't like the heat blazing in the winter. Even if I'd rather have the house cold than it'll dry heat coming
Yeah.
in.
Same.
Yeah, for sure.
Like I don't really sweat in the bathroom coming out of the shower or anything in the summer. It's the winter that you would think it would be the opposite, but with the heat blowing, and it doesn't have to be blowing very much at all. But when that dry heat comes into the bathroom, I'm like,
Yeah. It's like you're in the desert.
I don't like it. I don't like it. And that's why I'll open all the blinds and the windows and everything to get that cool breeze coming in.
Yeah, same.
Yeah. And then I guess then I need to listen for the neighbors to be yelling, Winter penis, winter penis.
Look like an acorn.
Yeah.
It's bad. It's a problem. It's a pandemic is what it is. Winter penis. It's an epidemic.
Winter pain.
Winter pain.
You would think that they'd have a vaccine by now.
Yeah, you would
for
think.
that.
Halloween to winter pain. the worst time of the year.
Yeah, so we're gonna have to start wearing masks.
Yeah. 6 feet apart. I want it all.
It's Extra Funny with TJ and Riggins. Introducing the new Media Center on the TJRiggins.com home screen. The easiest way ever to get everything TJ Riggins all in one place. The new Media Center is the easy way to access everything we do. The radio family asked for it, and now it's here. Add it to your phone's home screen today.
How would you like to be part of a Christmas miracle? Make a donation to TJ and Riggins Breaking and Entering Christmas. Visit tjriggins.com/Christmas and click the donate button. There's a needy family in Western North Carolina who could really use your help. tjriggins.com/Christmas. Hey, it's Riggins, and if you love dogs like me, it's heartbreaking when you see posts online that show a cute dog at the shelter with a last day deadline. Wouldn't it be awesome if there were no more last day calls for these dogs? There's a great new organization called No More Last Days. They just launched a website with one goal: to help dogs while featuring like-minded organizations who do good work. Visit tjriggins.com/lastdays or visit them in person at the booth at the Carolina Renaissance Festival every weekend through November and see how they're making a difference and how you can help. tjriggins.com/lastdays.
The charity Peyton's Promise would not be possible without great sponsors. Sponsors like Brad & Brothers Heating, Air, and Electrical. Find out more about Brad & Brothers at bradandbrothers.com.